Right, welcome. It's another update on the FactoryIQ and the enhancements we've been doing for the customers for our manufacturing execution software, I like to call it, because that's what the standard is. Anyway, so Peter, let's cover some of the things that we've been doing for the businesses that we've been working with, particularly on this.
Okay.
Do you want me to share the screen?
If you could, yes, that'd be great.
Right, off we go.
Yeah, we've getting lots of good feedback from our customers. Obviously, when you're developing software or you're working with a small group of customers, things tend to focus on how they work rather than how everybody works. So we're always looking to refine the processes, refine the user interface and so on to make it more usable for our customers. And I've got an example here of one of the things that we had as a result of feedback. One of the main areas within FactoryIQ is the list of jobs, which we're looking at here. So these are all the jobs that have been scheduled. There's a lot of them in this particular system. One of the first things that they wanted was an easy way to see what stage jobs were at. Before, we just used to have this complete 2 of 3, 8 of 9 and whatever. Now, where they are complete or portions of the job are complete, it's shown graphically. So we have this blue line that bigger the blue line, the more complete the job is. So it's very easy to see visually where your jobs are. The other thing is, I might be looking at this job and think, oh, I know I need to get this job started. Previously in FactoryIQ, you'd have seen the job there, you think, right, okay, I need to get this started on its first task. So you go to the details of the job, you'd find out what the job number is. So this is 30222. And then say, right, okay, prepare tooling, that's where we need to go. So then you'd go to the resources page, you'd find prepare tooling. And then there would be all the jobs that are in prepare tooling. So you then look for 30222. We're lucky, it happens to be at the top of the list, but you know, there's a lot of jobs in there that we might have to look through in order just to start that job. So we've cut that right back now. So from that job list, which is where we started, and we had to move through all those processes to get to start a particular job, we now just have a very simple control option. So I click on control and I can see everything to do with that job there. So I can just go straight away to start the job from there. Which leads us on to another thing that we've added into the system. Some of our clients would like to be able to record who, for staff to actually put their staff code in at the start of particular operations. So you have to log into the system anyway, so it knows who you are when you log in. But in some instances, you may find that staff are sharing a tablet, or there'll be a tablet in a shared area that people are coming to start and stop jobs. So what this allows you to do now is, and this is optional on the system, you can turn this on or off system-wide, but a prompt for staff code. So as soon as I go to do any operation that we might want to audit on the system, or we might want to limit to a particular member of staff, they have to enter in that staff code. Now that can be as simple as that. So you just pop in the staff code and click start task. But one of the other developments we're working on, and hopefully the next time we have one of these videos, I can take you through it in more detail, is the ability to associate staff with particular skill sets or particular competencies, and to do this likewise to resources. So in this organization, for instance, we've got a series of lathes. So let's have a look. Got a Citizen L12 here. So for instance, there might be training for the Citizen L12, and we only want to let staff who have competencies in that be able to start and stop jobs. So on this one, when they go to start and they put in their staff code, it won't activate the start task button until they've put in a staff code of a member of staff who is competent to use that machine. And again, that's optional. So there's different levels of security there in terms of letting people do various operations on the system. Okay, one of the other improvements that we've had is on the home screen. So we give a bit of an overview of what's happening in your production scenario. But what we've got now is a revised system, not so many charts, but more actual hard data. So we can see how many jobs are in the system now, how many are past their due date. So we've got a bit of a problem here. 82 of the 129 jobs are already overdue. how many are in progress at the moment, and also how many are stalled. So that's how many jobs had their last operation 7 days or more ago. And we're going to make this a configurable parameter. So different organisations, it might be a few hours. Others, it might be a week. It might be 2 or 3 days, depending on the kind of work that they do. The other thing that we can build into this, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before with FactoryIQ, is but alerts, email and text alerts. So if certain thresholds are met, emails can be sent to key users to let them know. So if you go beyond maybe 5 jobs being stalled, you might want to send an email to cell leaders, for instance, to let them know about that. Or if a certain number of jobs go past due, you might want to let the operations manager know about that situation. So they're not having to go into the screen. They don't even have to go into FactoryIQ. This information is coming to them in their inbox. So it's a lot more proactive. It's not dependent on them doing things.
And Peter, how can we drill down on that? So if we've got the 12 there.
Okay, good point. And that's a question we asked ourselves just as we'd set this up. This is very new, this page. What we will do is we'll make this a hyperlink so that when you click on there, it will take you across to the jobs page, and it will filter these just to the jobs that have, that match that criteria. Because one of the other things, we've always had a filter here, so you're able to put in any old text in there, and it will filter down the jobs just to those ones that any bit of text in there. So if I wanted to put, I don't know, Bosworth handle, handle, it will find all the handles, and likewise, we're looking at Bosworth, it will find all the Bosworth. So it looks in any of the text of the jobs. But what we can also do is filter them by due date. So if you want to just focus on those jobs that are due maybe by the end of the month. So let's take today, let's go to August. So we're 27th, and take that through to, sorry, I'm still in July. 27th through to the 31st, and apply. So we've got 3 jobs for Bosworth that are due by the end of the month. So that enables us to focus down. And as you saw, there were 160 odd jobs in the system. So being able to just refine it in that way is really useful. Or if I'm just interested in all the jobs that are due within the next week, I can get rid of the search text and just filter it by date. So that gives me that. But yeah, sorry, going back to what you were saying on the, that's the right page.
Last one.
No, I think I've gone backwards and
forwards. I think you did.
Yeah. So there would be a hyperlink from these figures through, and it will filter the list based on those.
Yeah. No, excellent. That's it. Superb. There was something I thought of as well. I suppose a lot of this has come back down to, as we would look at from a website point of view, of any website is clicking through multiple screens, is that you on a website you'll start to lose people once you've gone past 1 or 2 clicks, probably even 1 click, 2 clicks. So everything from the home page on the work to list can be done from there. You can see where the job is or how far completed it is, whether it started or not, whether it's what's any of the status really, and it's all, and you can start and stop from that one homepage instead of clicking away, similar to what Peter's shown here, clicking away on pages. So I think that's the main thing is ease of use on this stuff as well, to get quicker, particularly for the shop floor, where majority of the data analysis is done, the data entry is done. Is there anything else? I think that was parcel of it.
Just to tie in with that, sorry, talking about the shop floor and keeping things simple. I think we possibly mentioned this last time, but looking at the starting and stopping of jobs, yes, we can go to, so I can go to prepare tooling and I can see all the jobs listed there, lots of detail, quite a fiddly screen. It's fine if you're sat in an office and you're using this on a PC, but if you're an operator on the shop floor and you just want to start and stop jobs, then we have this checkout board. So here, prepare tooling. And normally you would just have the system like this. You would have it at this page. So very simple, just a list of your jobs. Right, I want to check this job out, check out, okay. Start task. And then it appears in the checked out side. There it is.
Yeah.
And then go off, do that job. When you finish, come back, check in. I've done it.
And this is great for people working on the shop floor, in particular with tablets, and they've got gloves and things like that on.
Yeah.
Is that it's just easy just to click straight through. So again, it's the ease of use on the shop floor, where the majority of the data entry is done. So it's just making things a lot easier. So yeah. So I think that was it, wasn't it, for just a quick enhancements? Yeah. If you have any questions or anything like that, then do get in touch with either myself or Peter. And please do, if you are looking for a manufacturing execution software, for me, this one, the scheduling has been based on a lot of data now from customers and myself and Peter. And for me, I think the scheduling side is just phenomenal on this. If not probably the best out there, my opinion, but then again, I'm a bias. But yeah, do get in touch with us, and do visit www.factory-iq.co.uk, because there's the Edge Essentials 24-hour machine monitoring on there as well as FactoryIQ. So thank you very much. Superb. And we shall see you next time for the next update.
Thank you.